Hi, welcome and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Thuo and I'm back again with a very interesting video with you. And we have the Let's Talk show ongoing, and today being our second show, and we have our guest of honor. I don't know what to call him. I don't know how to describe him because he's my friend. He was my teacher. he's I'm trying to stop you, kid.
So guys, this guy is lying to you. I'm not the guest of honor. I'm just Peter. I think I'm best addressing this particular content as such. My name is Peter.
Mhm.
So you better ask me who I am.
Who are okay. Let's start with by the way, you have told them your name.
Sorry?
Umewambia jina yako.
Oh, my name is Peter, guys. Dr.Mbugua. A young man. I don't know whether I'm actually young because I'm actually 29 years of age. I don't know whether you call that young. Born in a family of 4, being the first one. Yeah, I think that's all about me. I'm a Christian, by the way.
Kuna mtu? I'm asking for my fans. Wao wako wengine wako single, wengine
Mtu ako sani. Mtu ako sani.
People wanachukuliwa from their people.
Mtu ako.
So today
I do sijamleta kwa nyumba. So I don't know whether actually but mtu ako.
How unasijui ya maneno?
I bet relationships and everything else.
Okay. Anyway, guys, he will be on my show today, and and I hope and I know we are going to have a nice time. He's my friend, as I told you. He's a daktari, and you have ever been my teacher. I'm telling them.
Aye, that's true.
Mwalimu Ahmad, hapa ni wapi?
She used to.
Hapa ni wapi?
I don't know. I don't know. The actually is quite good. But I'm glad you're back.
Oh, okay.
Not as a student anymore. Like someone who is educating people out there.
Yes.
Someone who is doing something out there.
Yes.
Someone who is creating content.
Yes. Let me tell you the feeling of inviting your teacher. Hey. I'm feeling so. Mwalimu, by the way, he was my maths teacher in primary school. Mwalimu, kwa nini umeniangalia hivyo? Mwalimu wa maths, hapa ni wapi? Anyway, with that said and done, we will be handling a topic that most of you, actually it is all of us, are going to relate. We are going to be talking about life and its realities and its fallacies. Life, its realities and its fallacies. I don't know if I'm good.
And why didn't you tell me about these things? What is it that you're discussing?
Whatever I bring on board, I invite my guests, and I'm like, you know what? I know in this particular conversation or maybe topic, you are good at it.
So why didn't you tell me to prepare about it?
We need you fresh as you are. Okay. We handle the questions as they come.
Okay.
And we want to see, your thoughts, to hear your thoughts.
So you said it's life, its realities, and its fallacies.
Yes.
So life na ukweli yake na mauongo zake.
That is okay. Yes. Maisha ukweli yake na uongo yake.
Maisha ya nani?
Maisha ya watu wenyewe.
Oh, ya watu.
Yako. Yeah, na bado, you are relating with your life definitely.
My life is very private.
Yeah. Like, so let's start with actually the conversation. Let's start with life itself. What is life? What do you think life is?
I think life is an occurrence. It's an event. It's something that happens to someone, and then it keep happening until the day it stops happening. That's when it ends. Life is something that we don't choose to be. You don't choose to happen.
We just find ourselves.
Some things just happen, and then you're just bound living. You even not even when you're starting living, you're not even conscious of that you're living. Like when you're a toddler, when you're a baby, you're just maybe nagging people, you want milk, you want what to be breastfed and what have you, but you don't know what life is. And as you grow up, when you're a toddler, you don't understand life. And you become a baby, you start understanding things like hunger, things like pain, things like lack of attention. Then you grow into these particular school-going children. You still don't understand life. Life is still happening in ways where you this someone with big dreams. I want to become a pilot.
I want to become a neurosurgeon.
I want to become what have you.
You remember what I told you, what I wanted to be?
You didn't become that one. Now, you want to become all these. Any life is full of ambitions, good things, good wishes.
Yeah.
Life start becoming. Then you're a teenager. Then you abandon your dreams first. You want to follow your desires. You have this. Hey, to me, auto. Yeah, you no longer don't care about being a pilot. You want to care about how you look like. You want to care about the body. You want people to see you. You want people to understand that you're actually there. Oh, life starts.
If people say life starts at 40.
No. They lied.
That is another fallacy.
Unaingia campus. Maisha inaanza kukua.
Unaanza kusota.
Kwanza nilikuwa nitakudanganya campus sijui kuna kuanga aje.
Sleep no, wake up now and then you'll sleep. Utalala. Uko nini? Wewe kutulali.
Campus happens, start teaching you some bits of life. I think life starts when you become an adult. When you, of course, become an adult at 18.
Or you will become an adult at 18.
When you ukishachukua your ID, you know, at that particular time, shit start happening like to you, like it's an adult. Like, and you no longer, as much as bado ukiwa campus, unakuanga question na wazazi kidogo, but most of the decisions that you make, they are actually personal. They actually hit you in a personal way. Like you go have sex with someone else there. Then you understand, oh, I could get AIDS. Like you personally, oh my God. Like I could be pregnant. Oh, like that guy made me. I'm fine, I'm broke. These stars affecting you like now in person. They are no longer see come high school, wakati ulikuwa unavuja grasses, and then whoever has to pay in wazazi.
Do you think we have a program? You know, like life is on a program. Like, for example, when you're in between your 18 years and 20 years, 25 years, this is the things that you're supposed to be doing. And then after 25 to 30, these are the. Do you think life should be, you know, should have a program? Like kuna program to follow, sisi. Yeah,
I guess this as you asking me, do you think life has stages that has to be followed?
Yes,
so that
I think that is what I'm trying to ask.
I don't want to lie, especially before the camera. Like, you know, theoretically, how it's supposed to be. Unasikianga inafaa kuwa miaka ya kujipanga, sijui miaka ingine inafaa kuwa sijui kufanya nini.
Mimi niliambiwa 25 kigonga wa Grace. Na hujajua kile unataka. Hujaanza kufikiria kusettle down.
I'll tell you this. As I told you earlier, life happens. And of course, there are things that you can be able to control about your life. There are things that you make decisions about. And then there are things that you cannot be able to control. Things like God, things like karma, and things I don't know. Like you know, if you were living this life alone, you would be living life perfectly as you panga.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
true.
Get?
Ni kama tuseme like unajipanga, unaweka shop. Lakini kuna wezi. Lakini sasa kuna watu wako na tabia kuna wezi. Kuna customers. you don't control customer.
Yeah,
Hata
true.
tuachane na stories za wezi.
Mm.
Umeweka shop ya nguo.
Mm.
Sio ni kujipanga.
Ni kujipanga kila
Sasa unadeal na customers.
Mm.
You don't control customers.
Yeah,
You
true.
don't control what they buy
Yeah.
or who they want to buy to.
And who comes in your
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, sure. So of course there are things that you're going to do that are going to make people come.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there's things even if you do them, people are not going to come.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I think there are decisions that you make that makes you that gives your life a leverage, but it is not a perfect leverage as per se. Like it has to happen because umesoma, because umejipanga, because you married at the right age, and because you and because you even have money. You know when you talk about realities are experiences that you get at that particular circumstance. You know, the people who say like, if I had a lot of money, my marriage would be stable.
That's true. A lot of them.
That's a fallacy.
That's a fallacy.
Because listen to me. That's something that okay. That's an imagination. Let's call that's a hypothesis. Let's call it a hypothesis. Because there are people who hata uwapatie hiyo milioni moja na ndoa na hiyo ndoa uwapatie hakutakalika.
Although I think okay, let's go with it.
Point is, hear me out. I thought that money is going to come with a lot of convenience and whatever. I've handled a lot of money with my hands.
Ooh, okay.
Not a lot of money like big huge cash and whatever. But kuna time unajipata like you saved uko na hadi 100k hapa kwa mkono. Unaangalia utafanya nini na hiyo pesa?
Hakuna.
Na kuna mtu mwingine anasemanga nikipata hiyo 100k nitafanya hivi. Lakini in essence umpatie hiyo 100k. Like life and its realities happens at that particular bridge.
Oh yeah, I get
at
you.
that particular bridge. That's when you get to know that reality. There are people you say like, I wish I could date so and so. Hey, wait, you date him.
Quisha. Like me right now, I'm like, when I get married, I will be this kind of a woman. And
I'm going to become a good communicator.
Yes,
I'm going to know how to communicate. It's as if you think other people don't know how to communicate.
Yes, actually that is
it is you who is perfect.
No, ni kama uko visirani.
Marriage happens to you. You start shouting everywhere.
Right.
And you thought that you're going to come to life and then you're going to
I'm going to play along with
communicate properly.
I'm going to be submissive. I'm going to be, the yule bibi mwenye anafaa ule wa Proverbs.
That submissive wife ndio unashanganga what is happening, karibu anataka kunipiga head. What is happening? What is not going on?
Yeah, that is the reality.
So I will tell you like that's what happens. So like realities are actually tofauti.
Yeah, I get.
They are things that they become real. They become real when you're actually at those particular present circumstances. You say like nikikuwa tajiri mimi nitasaidia watu. Wacha kuwa tajiri. Unaanza kuona watu ni wasubuhu sana.
That is very true.
Si walikuwa kwangu jana. Why are they not in me?
Yeah, true.
So that's it. What was the question?
The question was, do you think there is
a stage?
Yes.
Those stage, okay, ideally, there are stages. I believe there is time for everything. And you remember I said I was a Christian. I'm a Christian. So there is time to be born, there is time to grow, there is time to mature, there is time to live, and there is time to die.
Wow.
So
it doesn't matter wherever hiyo time yangu ya kulive itafikia.
And realities of life, let me tell you something that you don't have to get old to die.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
That you don't have to whatever reach 40 for you to start living.
I can start living now. I can just start living.
If you're wise, you should start living now.
Yes. Yeah. What is living? I don't understand why people usually think, they relate it with money. When you have money, that is when you start living. What is, it is good to, most of the people are surviving. Yes, they are surviving. People are not living their lives. They are surviving each and every day. Unaamka unasema, hiyo siku nimekula, sijafungiwa nyumba. Mungu ni mwema, unalala. We try again tomorrow. People are surviving out here. They're not living. How can you differentiate the two? Surviving and living.
Okay. I would say, living is actually finding yourself. Going out to the world and looking for yourself. Kwenda kujitafuta. And finding a fulfillment in whatever that you're doing. Anything that's less of that is not living. It is actually trying to make a living.
Okay. Trying to make a living. Okay.
Trying to make it happen. But living is actually finding a fulfillment in things that you're doing.
Can you?
I would say, kuna mtu anasema mashana umaya. That's what we say in Greek.
Mashana umaya.
That's what we say in Greek. And somebody will tell you that that going out there and drinking a lot and eating a lot of meat and having a lot of sex and doing a lot of things, that's actually living.
Yeah.
It's living, but it's reckless living.
Oh, okay.
Because there is actually no fulfillment that is going to. If it's going to come, it's just a fulfillment of a desire, of a passion. If it's actually a fulfillment, I don't understand why someone would later complain that he got broke after drinking.
True.
I don't understand why people would say like, I fear I could be pregnant. I'm worried. It's just not fulfillment.
The results of the reckless living.
Like, I don't consider it living when you're having your conscience disturbing you every now and then, that you're living in broken pieces and piece. Like, you're in pieces na bado amani yako bado imejika. So I actually consider living like finding fulfillment. And actually, I think less than 5% of people actually live.
Yes, that is very true. People are
Everybody else out here is hustling, is struggling. Kama si mtu si kujaribu anajaribu kujiinua, mwingine ni kujaribu anajaribu wengine wasiinuke. Like people, like kuna mtu there are people who even abandon their life to go and destroy other people's life.
Yeah, that is very true.
I don't know whether they find fulfillment in that.
I think people are more of they are not, like me as Grace. I cannot find happiness or the living when I'm not Grace.
Let me give you an example. When you were little, you used to swing with the ropes. Ushuha.
I get
You would swing with ropes. Tied to a tree, and then you're singing and you're feeling happy and whatever.
Yes.
I want you to imagine if you saw this kitu inakuanga hapa California inaitwa aje?
Hii kitu inaendanga hivi.
Hiyo kitu inaendanga hivi hatujui wewe unaijua.
Tuambie hapo kwa comment section.
Hiyo kitu utatuambia. Sasa if you saw that kiwheel in somebody else in it, you'd lose the happiness of swinging and then you start seeing that.
Yes.
And then when you are at that, then you're going to see someone like wanacheza na matope huko kampuda.
And then you're like,
that's living now. That's living. Then ukiwa kampuda, wana wako kwa relationship. I need to go and find living.
I'm not living.
I need to live. You go find yourself a boyfriend. Anakulidisha. I need to find like people are living in imaginations that whatever space you are in, it no longer becomes comfortable because somebody else is happy in another space.
Oh yeah.
You forget about your own space and you start envying about becoming jealous about someone else's space. Like, have you watch people eat githeri. Some people eat githeri, and then they go,
this is so sweet.
And then you're going to eat that githeri,
Like,
and then you're going to feel it sweet. Then the other day you try making your own, it's no longer sweet. Then you don't want githeri bananas again. You want something else. So actually, I consider for you to live the best life, live in your own space, live in your own means. Like when I mean like me living in your own space, if you can be able to afford a house that costs 5K, live in that one. Don't consider that living a 10K one living, because most of the time you're living in that particular house utaishi na woga ya kufungiwa nyumba kwa sababu huwezi afford. So you are actually going to lose the joy of living. Mtu mwenye anaweza afford hiyo kitu atakuwa na babika akiishi.
Yeah, by the way true.
Unaget? Lakini mtu mwenye hawezi afford, yes anaishi huko, lakini hafurahi. Yani kila time ana lose hiyo nini ya kuishi. So live in your own space, live in your own pace. Always live in your own space, live in your own pace, and live in your own terms.
Okay. Yeah. Live in your own space, live in your own pace, and live in your own terms.
Yeah.
So I think all those things that we have talked about, zinaletangwa na mabishte. You know, the friends that I'm involved with, because personally, probably I have all kind of friends. I have a doctor here as my friend. You know, I have a banker. I have a person, mtu mwenye anafanya online writing, anapata pesa mzuri. Niko na mwingine anashinda kwa nyumba hana job. So all those things are living. Kila mtu anaangalia, naangalia mwingine na heri ni hata hii job yangu yenye nafanya saa hizi juu ile ina pay off. I think that he's living better than me. Ama yule mwingine ako kwa in marriage na mimi siko bado, and then I start all those things. Do you think that I should have the friends of my own ndo nisipewe hiyo pressure? Hiyo pressure isikuje. Do you think I should have tunafaa kukuwa na mabeshte wa in the same level, tusipeane pressure? Tuishi tu.
Talking of friendships, hey, friendship is a very deep word. You know, there are things people out here are calling friendships. They're not friendships. Because a friend is who do I describe a friend as?
Tell us, who is a friend? Who is a friend?
Manze, ukiwa huko nje unaitanga nani beshte yako? How do you what standard of definitions do you have for a friend?
Kuna levels of friendship. Like for example, like some people you can say they are best friend, they are close friends, and they are friends. Like purely watu tunaongea na wao. Are those friends?
Hata kuna majina zingine nasikia huko nje zinaitwa fake friends.
By the way kuna fake friends.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Kuna fake friends.
Hakuna fake friends.
Fake friends ni wenye tukikuwa hapa na wewe pita right now. Nikitoka pale na kusengenya. Kwa nini nikuwe I am faking it when I'm with you?
I wouldn't consider it as fake. I would consider that as a personality of you. Okay. Like I don't know why people want other people to live in their own terms. Why do you want somebody else anasengenya nanga? Mbona unataka aishi maisha na terms zako za kutosengenyana?
Si aje kukuwa best yangu basi.
Okay, this is what I think. I think when you're having a friend, you should define the friendship. You should tell your friend, these are things I tolerate, these are things I appreciate, these are things I actually don't tolerate, and what have you. Because I don't know. Unajua kuna mtu unasikianga ameita mtu ati a fake friend kwa sababu amekataa kumkopesha pesa. Ati kwa sababu ati you needed a loan.
Yes,
and somebody is having their own life there.
No, like you should be there for me. Why are you my friend in the first place?
That friend of yours is living.
You are living, yes, but
and my your lack of living shouldn't affect my living.
No, why are you in my life in the first place?
That's what you define. That's what you define in your friendships. Okay,
So
talking about friends being for each other, I would think I'm very fortunate that I've have a lot of friends who've been there for me. No, people think that being there for someone means literally financially. I, I, I don't think I've had a bunch of friends who've been there for me financially by being there in that space. There are friends who are there for you, like physically, and their presence comforts you. There are people who are there for you by terms of listening. There are people; those are the people that you feel safe telling things that you wouldn't consider even telling people that you're close to, like family. There are friends who are there, and their job in your life is maybe to help you, to inspire you, to motivate you to become the best version of yourself. And of course, there are other friends who are there in your life to teach you lessons that you will never learn unless you are taught by them. There are people who come to develop your character. They're your friends. You chose them
for that moment.
Yeah. So friends happens in ways they happen, and friendships are like friendship either grow or die.
They're seasonal. Some are seasonal.
Some grow.
Some are seasonal. In this season, kuna baridi, kuna beshte mwingine za come through.
Yeah, convenience friends.
Yeah. So kuna wengine, maybe in this particular time, because I am at work, I am living in Ruiru, and probably in that, I have a bunch of friends, but specifically it is because maybe of the job that I do, but after nimetoka hapo, ni mabeshte bado.
When you job, like after nimetoka job, yeah, they are friends. They give you company.
Wanazitanga acquaintances.
Let me say I'm taking my own personal space to understand all these layers of friendships and socializations, because there are people you're going to find yourself ni mtu ni stranger mapatana siku ya kwanza, hata mlikuwa mnaenda hike na mabishte zako labda sema, ama mlikuwa mnaenda place na mabishte zako, like mabishte bogi sasa, then you go and find someone else who you're bonding more or connecting more with than with your friends.
True.
And you find yourself being vulnerable, opening up to this particular person that you really open to up to your friends. So I think friendship happens, and it's like a seed. It decides how it grows and how it grows depending on the circumstances provided for it. So friendship happens. Friendships are deep.
What of those friends zinakuwa relationship? Do you think that the relationship you should first be friends before you have a relationship with a person?
That's quite a hard question, because there are. Let me be honest. Because I've met people whom I would actually consider for in a relationship.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
But not even there.
But in your akili yako unajua.
They are a good bet. I'm not going to call them a perfect bet.
They are good bets.
Because they are good bets. They are good personalities. They are nice. But I fear like losing them in this relationship chaos that happens. You don't know how what happens in relationships, because a relationship is another level of commitment that comes with a lot of rules, boundaries, and lengths, and of course entitlements. So like but I lose you.
So the boundaries should
because you don't understand, like there are people who are going to become but I think all my exes are my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them? You still talk up to date?
You still talk, and apart from one who put that particular boundary and told me like they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
What of the person that you have right now, she's comfortable?
I don't have relationship with my exes. I don't even think she knows of my exes.
Why?
She doesn't know them. She's not even. She doesn't even.
Oh, ajui mtu fulani. Ajui mtu fulani alikuwa hujamwambia mtu fulani by the way. Why?
We don't discuss exes.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think we have ever had that conversation. And if you're ever going to have that particular conversation, we're going to talk about it.
I don't think I would be comfortable with my I have an ex that I usually talk to.
Exes are just people who you start a relationship with, and then those particular relationships never materialize because of one reason or another. And then you had to stop that relationship from growing towards the whichever direction it was going, and then you had to pursue life in other direction. So I don't understand where the enmity is coming from there.
Ukisikia watu wenyewe tuseme mimi wewe ni ex wangu tuseme tu, those people that najua tu huyo akinipigia tu simu, the bond was too tight. Yes, as much as tuliachana, the bond was too tight, but huyo mtu anaweza nipigia tu simu aniambie ngwe, hata kama niko kwa relationship ngwe. I'm scared because like those I have ever seen such a thing. These people had a tight bond, as in hawezi come between them. Alafu huyo mtu anaweza mwambia ngwe hadi kama hamjakula amwambie tu nataka dhao, ili mkose kukula huyo kwanza atumie. What do you think of such?
Love love is another deep word. Okay, this thing happens and you develop bonds, and you develop these particular bonds, especially if you're doing deep stuff. Like, those bonds that doesn't just develop but you feel for someone. It's because you've been with them. There are people you've done a lot of sex with them. There are people you've entangled yourself so financially with them. There are people like who manipulated you deep to the core. Unajua kuna manipulators wewe. People who knows how to play with your heart. And then unasikiaga tu hakuna mtu anafanyanga ujue uko na roho. Except huyo.
Kama yeye hajasema.
Huyo ni anajuanga tu kuguza tu several parts of your heart.
Yes.
And yeah, there are people who are like that. And there are people who are toxic. They made you eat a lot of poison. To a point like ulishazoea poison. So that auto ukipeangwa edible food, you don't feel like
you're like, I want
that one. Drama ndio hiyo kitu.
But there's people who are okay, I don't want to sound toxic, but there is some toxicity that I love. Yes. Kuna toxic, unasikia tukikuwa sisi tunakuwa ati sijui hatuna maneno mingi, tuko tu sawa, inakaa boring. Wacha kukuwe na kale kaumbali ka toxic, inaitwa toxicity kidogo.
Me, I wouldn't say that. I want my person to be that nice and whatever. I don't consider those dramas and chaos spices. I don't want them in my recipe, in whatever I'm cooking. Yeah, but anyways, so I was saying there are people who develop bonds because of sex, maybe because of manipulation, maybe because of the journey. Unajua kuna mtu like mtu tumejuana naye kutoka tukiwa mtoto. Like this is the first man I knew. Like how anakuja kuniachia huku kwa desert ananiachia like so they bond develops, okay? And you healing from those traumas or those particular bonds category, it's a process. And it's not something that happens in 1 month or 2 months or 2 years or 10 years. It's a process, different processes for different individuals. So sometimes when you get to know that this particular person, huyu akinipigia nitaanguka kwa majaribu, it's up to you to do the boundaries. ama huyu akinipigia ataharibu relationship yangu.
Kuna watu
Huyu anaanza kunipigia mpaka usiku nishanga ndio huyu.
So it is up to a person to still and
to know that what is healthy for you. If you actually feel it's healthy for you to be communicating with this very person, you can still be doing that. Yeah. And
kuna watu wengine because of, especially ladies, because of lack of, I don't know, sijui kama ni self esteem tunanga ama ni nini, but you feel like huyu mtu ni toxic, huyu mtu hakuna, but I think this is going to be a whole
oh my god. That's toxic. That's toxic. I can feel that one. My friend, this guy over here. It's okay. Okay.
But I think the whole thing about relationship, I think we are going to tackle.
Okay, hakuna mtu anakuanga ati si toxic.
Kila mtu ako toxic. Ni unachukua toxic yako una.
Everybody is toxic in ways. Like, okay, consider this. This is how I take it. This is my take. It is not like I researched something, so don't say that I'm wrong to you or whatever. You're at ease disagreeing with me. Like, I believe that God created my person with all her goodness. The goodness that I'm supposed to see is up to 40% of what I want.
Okay. The rest of the 60?
Okay. Now, the reason why I'm called a partner, I was given that equal capacity to make this particular person a better person by an equal other 40%. That make it up to 80. Now, what you call toxicity is the 20% they will never have. Now, whether it's 20% or 40% depends on my hard work. You sasa nikijenga mpaka 20%, si itafika 60. Si sasa si atakuwa 40% toxic because I'm not being a good partner.
Yeah, true.
Because I'm not working, I'm not doing my role as a partner to make them up to 80%. If I nikifikisha 80%, that's my luck. But kuna vitu tu hata nikawaita kaja na nipane mtu wapi. Haiko kwake. Na hiyo 20% inakosa kwake iko kwa mwingine. Sasa ukienda kuendea ile 20%, usahau hii 40% yenye ulikuwa like ako nayo, kuna kitu hana. Utapata pia yete hiyo hata kuna yeye kuna 20% anakosa. So utaishi kuzurura looking for 20% that you never get in a human.
That is very true, by the way.
Okay? So it's up to you to know like so and so is good, but who ana shout. So kama upendi kushautiwa. So kama upendi kushautiwa, especially mahali kuna watu, uko na yeye kwa watu.
But that's the bad one. That is not hata nishautia. Okay.
Sasa you know like this how I live with my person. Ama usikue fanya kitu yenye utafanya I shout.
Oh yeah.
Like just get to know like so and so huyu ni mzuri lakini ni mzembe. Usiende na yeye mahali kuna kitu inafaa kufanywa.
No, there are some things that like literally do you tolerate uzembe? Like how do you tolerate uzembe?
Let me tell you something. Kuna mtu aliumbwa hivyo. Na imagine atapata mtu wake na wataishi na mtu wake na watakufa like wataishi pamoja mpaka kifo. Na huyo mtu wake anampenda. Wewe ukisema huwezi tolerate uzembe. Like you know there are some dudes who even don't provide. Wanashinda tu kwa nyumba.
And
ni wazembe.
Okay.
Na bibi yake anampenda tu anampenda tu. Kwa sababu they were in another relationship they experienced violence. And this one is not a violent one.
Oh yeah, true by the way.
They were in another relationship they experienced disrespect.
Yeah, and they had all the money.
Yeah. So anashangaa huyu anaenda kutafuta pesa ya kupeleka wapi? Wacha nini nitafute, atulia niheshimu. Anifanye like
By the way, yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So I believe whatever it is that you're looking for in your partner, you cannot get all of it. You cannot have your cake and eat it.
True.
So can you understand that kwa bahati mbaya si wewe ulijiumbia mtu, aliumbwa na Mungu. So huyo mtu wako juu si wewe ulijiumbia, ungekuwa na chance ya kujiumbia, ungejiumbia kitu perfect. Juu mtu wako aliumbwa na Mungu, weka na yeye venye Mungu alimuumba. Na kama hutaki huyo, enda utafute mwenye ako na hiyo kitu yenye unataka. Mungu aliumba watu diverse.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And I think this whole relationship topic is a very broad one.
And those things that you people call toxicity, some of them are, you know, toxicity doesn't have to be a bad thing that I'm doing. It can be even the good thing that I'm not doing.
Can I tell you one of the good things that I do that are so toxic? No, let me not say it. No, wacha niache.
Kama mimi najua tu toxicity zangu zote. Nikwambie moja. I'm not putting myself like that. But I know several of them. I'm working on them.
Yeah.
Because I really want to become the best partner.
Wow. Actually, it is a nice thing, by the way, when you know you are.
Kama mimi najijua. Acha nikwambie kadhaa. I'm a good talker. That makes me a poor listener. So, it's actually in a situation whereby like you need your partner
to make a conversation.
So you'll actually like the relationship hiyo maongea ilikuwa fight ilikuwa 50-50. Unapata yeye ameongea 10%.
The 90% you took over.
90% ni yako. So it's like conversations revolves around you.
Yeah.
So I've been teaching myself to be a good listener. To actively listen.
Do you think you can match well with
and
a person?
Not just listen.
Do you think you can match well with a person who is a talker? Like you? I don't think.
I think a person who is a talker, you know,
utashout nyinyi wote.
Bana.
No.
Atakupush bado zingine si anaongea na wewe unaongea. Mnabarana huko. Wewe hautamfinya.
Ati
hauna mfinya, si anataka kuongea. Si elia shauti. Asikike.
Ati goja nikwambie goja yangu. Anakwambia goja yangu.
So I think I think maybe a good listener and a good talker can maybe, you know, relationship is a whole lot of concoction factors. Okay? Maybe you're bad at communication, you're good at something else. I'm not mentioning something else. Maybe you're good at this, you're bad at that. So your partner is going to want to keep you because of
the good thing
that you have that are rare to find out there. So I think I know my toxicities ni hiyo kuongea sana. Kama sasa hivi unaenda kuongea naongea. There's something else. I'm a social being. I'll be talking to my wife and then someone, oh my god,
we have ever walked with you and I was like tired. I was like, let's do this.
I'm a social being.
Go your way.
I'm a social being. So I'll have 10 friends who are having 10 needs, and then I'll attend to them little. But like at the end of it, itakuwa insignificant to someone because anafeel alipewa kidogo, alipewa attention kidogo.
And
there is that time I even used to be to attend Harambe's almost daughter. Because you want to be there for everybody. But I've realized there is something that you call on how I'm working towards. There's something that you call quality. And quality, I'm going to reciprocate quality.
Yeah, those people are going.
Yeah, those people who are doing more, I do more.
Yeah, true.
Because it's hurtful.
It's called you do me good, I do you better.
Yeah. So I'm going to be reciprocating. I've realized I cannot I have this bad messiah mentality
Mhm.
that I came to save the whole world. I realize that I cannot be able to
Yeah,
be
you
there for
can't.
everybody.
You literally can't.
It is practically and
Mm.
humanly impossible.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
So that's my toxicity number 2.
Let me add on that, on my part, whereby I am the kind. Okay. At one point or another, I can be. I don't care. No, my phone. Oh yeah. So I can be an enemy. I can be I don't care. Like for example, Peter needs me. He's my friend. Another person needs me. My mom needs me. Another person needs me, and I'm like, hey, to hell with Peter. Zake tutasolve baadaye. As in, naona yeye anaweza. I will not struggle so much to focus on focus na the fact that unanihitaji. I'm going to be like, this is the first priority. Hao wengine wakwende. Yeah. So with that said and done, I think it is a whole broad topic talking about relationships and how people are supposed to be, and we are going to tackle it in another video.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So before that, I would say, like, learn your toxicities, get to know them, understand them, understand if there are things that you can be able to work on, understand if there are things you can be able to change. If there are those things that you cannot be able to change, bwana, sio ulijiumba.
You take me as I am,
Mimi mnichukue jinsi nilivyo. Hata Mungu aliamua tu anipende vile tu aliniumba. Kama angekuwa na angeni change, angenitoanisha udongo then aniumbe tena. So like, let's learn to accept if there are things that we can change. You know something is toxic to someone. If you know things you do are harmful to others and you can be able to change them. If you know things that unajua kuna mtu atakuja toxic kwa sababu unakulanga sana.
Ni kweli by the way. Juu hapendi hivyo.
Kuna mtu atakuja toxic kwa sababu upendi sex. Na upendi si kupenda.
Lakini kwa nini haupendi? You know that is
kuna mtu unapenda sana. Kuna mtu atakuja toxic kwa sababu unapenda sana.
That is something that you should be rid of.
No, it's not basically
ati upendi uliumbwa hivyo.
People don't. People who don't.
All right.
Yeah, so like, work on yourself. Know the things that you can be able to change, things that you cannot be able to change. Like, have some grace for yourself.
That is very true.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to be having a part 2 of this, and for now we can, go away with. This is a whole broad topic.
We can drink water. Let her tell you the truth. We want to drink water.
Yes, we want to.
Because I believe she's bwana. Mimi sikuwa tayari kwa hii maongeo. But it's okay.
Yes, let's take a break and we will be right back. So continue subscribing, and anything that you want us to discuss about, comment on the comment section. Tell us your views. Tell us everything that you feel like we should tackle about the whole topic. Sawa. So I love you guys. Bye. See you on part 2.
I love you.
Mwah. Mwah.
I'm not good at that.
I have to put the record here.